gang? D4G here. Hey, today we're going over the weekly wears. We're gonna be talking about the fragrances that I wore last week, letting y'all know the good, the bad, some of the gem scents, the compliments. About to go over all that. Now before we get into it, make sure y'all give your boy that HBO special. And for those that don't know what it means, the Help a Brother Out special. Make sure you hit that subscribe and the like button. Let's get into the video. All right, man. First fragrance that we're gonna go over, we have to tap into this one, man. Bearcat Ombre Eve, man. I finally gave it a couple of wears. Let's talk about this. Spanish labdamen, benzoin, Brazilian tonka bean, amber, and some vanilla. Okay, fam, here we are, man. This is a good fragrance, dog. Like, upon sprays, opening, everything about this fragrance, smell-wise, is A1 since day one. This is a great fragrance to have, especially if you're trying to do something sophisticated, dress it up. Very nice. Now it does have a little bit of sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. For the most part, this is gonna be a sweet amber style fragrance that's gonna give you a little bit of cues of some leather as it's starting to transition. But for the most part, man, it's gonna be a benzoin amber type of fragrance through and through. Now the one downside that I experienced with this fragrance is this. I don't know if it was just me, fam, but the performance just was not there, bro. I'll BS you not. I was getting around 3 to 4 hours as I was rocking this. Now that could be a good or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. For me, I was able to pick this fragrance up for under $20. So for me to get a fragrance that's under $20 and it smells like this, I'm not tripping. This is gonna be much more situational for me. Dressing it up, going out in the town with my lady. Most of the time it's gonna be something with my lady when I'm wearing this, maybe by myself. But with 3 or 4 hours, you know you're gonna have to reapply. So just keep that in mind if this is one that you're thinking about picking up. It's still good, but just don't expect this to be all day. Like I said, 3 to 4 hours max was what I was really getting. First fragrance we'll talk about, Bearcat Ombre Eve. I would still pick this up again, but just know, like I said, performance factor ain't there. All right. Let's go into this one. We're gonna tap into this one right here. Aaro Wanted by Night. Fam, come on, dog. Y'all should know by now, man. This is a max 30 fragrance. For those that don't know, max 30 just means that if you would only have 30 full bottle presentations in your collection, this will be one of them, fam. This is a max 30 for sure. Cinnamon, mandarin orange, lavender, incense, cumin, tobacco, vanilla, leather, and patchouli. Yes, sir, fam. Max 30, almost a year-round fragrance. You can really wear this in most situations. I wouldn't say high heat, extremely high heat in the heart of summer, but for the most part, spring, winter, fall, and even those transitional times, it's still gonna be a good one that you can pull this one out. What you're gonna get out of this fragrance is a spicy citrus opening. Yes, fam, with a little bit of smoke, man. That incense just adds a nice touch throughout the whole fragrance. As it starts to transition, you're gonna get cues of the tobacco, and then once it's to dry down, it has a nice vanilla leather type of dry down. Still have a little bit of cues from the incense, but for the most part, it's gonna be that vanilla leather with a little touch of tobacco. This is a nice one, man. I'm telling you right now, even if you just get a decant, you will see what I'm talking about if you haven't tried this one already. Aaro Wanted by Night. This could have easily been my fragrance of the week, fam. It's like that every time I rock this. All right, man. All right, let's see what we got. Now, this one here, let's tap into this one, man. Rack store fragrance for all my rack store dudes out there, man. Red Tobacco Vanilla by Monarch. Can y'all guess what it's cloning? Now, this one is very different, fam. This one is very different. First of all, hold on. Woo! Hey, pressurized atomizer, man, you gotta love it. What I get from this one, fam, is a tobacco spicy fragrance with slight cues of some citrus in the opening. Not much though. And then once it transitions into like this creamy vanilla type of fragrance, still maintaining some of that tobacco, but it's gonna be a nice mix at the dry down between the vanilla and that tobacco, fam. Very nice. Now, one of the things I want to talk about this, and as far as this DNA goes, is I don't think that this is the easiest DNA to clone. And what I mean by that is easy to clone for you to enjoy. This fragrance is hella harsh, fam. I wouldn't recommend it. I would try to find other red tobacco clones out there, something that'll be a little bit softer, not as harsh in the opening, because this one is very harsh, fam. You really got to be one of those people that really enjoy rack store fragrances, and that's what most of your collection is going to be. Because if you have this one, if you have the OG of this one is not going to be one that you're just going to enjoy compared to the OG. You will like the smell, but it's harsh in the way in the opening. It has a little bit of an Al Malik feeling as it's transitioning and drying down. So that could bother some people. It bothered me a little bit, but not enough to where I can't say that I wouldn't wear this fragrance again. I'm still gonna rock it. I'm still gonna enjoy it, but I will not be purchasing another one of these. Just know that, you know what I'm saying? Red Tobacco Vanilla, man. Not a bad rag store fragrance. And you can get this one for like 12 bucks. I think I picked it up for, so. All right, man. Let's get into this one right here. Cerruti 1881 Signature, man. I talked about this one a couple of times. This fragrance right here for sure is a top 10 for life for me. Pepper, nutmeg, grapefruit, leather, amber, patchouli, and some vetiver. Top 10, man. I'm telling you right now, top 10, dog. You get a nice spicy citrus opening, but you're gonna get a huge amount of leather in the opening as well. More of that leather starts to come out as it starts to hit the mid, and then once you hit the complete dry down, you're gonna get a good amount of leather mixing together with a nice amber woody smell. Fam, I'm telling you right now, decant worthy, full bottle worthy for sure. If you haven't gotten it, just try to get you a sample of it, because this one is a top one from the brand. I've tried every one of the Cerruti 1881 fragrances, and this is the number one from that brand for me, especially if you're a big fan of those leathers, a good amount of spice. It does have some grapefruit in here, but you don't get much of it, fam. It's really gonna be a dark type of fragrance. Think of like biker, leather, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in that type of mode. Damn near bad boy type of shit, but no P. Diddy, cause you know on that right now. Hey man, top 10 for me. Just try it if you haven't already, man. Cerruti 1881 Signature, him. When it comes to those leather. And then we're gonna go over the last one. I ain't even gonna spend too much time on this one. Romeo Red, this is my gem scent of the week. Now I do have this whole collection, and I must say, fam, the more I wear it, the more I do enjoy it. And I got to go ahead and keep it a buck with y'all. These are the type of fragrances that you get your kid, your son, when they're getting ready to start off on fragrances. Cause this one has a good amount of fruits in here. This has some pineapple, pink pepper, citruses, pineapple, fruits, tonka bean, and amber. A spicy fruity fragrance with a good amount of pineapple as it's transitioning and moving through. Now you are going to get more of that pineapple in the mid. You do get a small dose of it in the opening, so it's not going to be overly sweet. Once this to dry down, it's definitely going to be more of an amber fragrance, but it still does have a nice amount of fruits and pineapple that you will be able to pick up as you're walking through your day. A great fragrance for my guys out there that are just now starting their collection, especially if you're in those teen phase, or if you have a son that's in that teen phase, middle school, high school, it don't even matter. This is just gonna be a good one that'll help develop their nose and help them get a little bit more maturity as they get into the world of fragrances. Gem scent of the week, Romeo Red. But let me know y'all thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. What were y'all rocking throughout this week? And what do y'all think about some of these that I have up here? I know that a couple of y'all was talking about this Red Tobacco Vanilla. And again, fam, I think it's cool, but it is harsh. I wouldn't buy it again. Just throwing that out there because I know a lot of y'all do have this brand in y'all mind when y'all are hitting up those rag stores. But with all that being said, we got to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. We out.